Hi everyone, my name is Marco Villarreal and welcome to a new chapter of your favorite tourist program. Today, we are going to talk about a fantastic country. This country have a lot of tourist places, a lot of sports fame, and of culture, traditions, gastronomy, and many others important things that you need to know. Well, probably you have the question about what is that country? Well, the country is England. But I can explain you about all the information. So my classmates, Victor, Marcelo, Carlos, and Rogelio will explain you about the topic. Let's begin with Victor. He's going to talk about the gastronomy.
Hello, good morning. My name is Victor Alejandro, and today I'm going to talk about for the food in England. The first saucer and with I need talk is the typical English breakfast. Consists in one or two grilled eggs with bacon, mushrooms, tomatoes, and sometimes beans. This is a very typical saucer in England. The second dish is a fish and chips. It's a typical fast food and consists of French fries with French fish. The third one is the Sunday roast. It's one of the most representative icons of the cheerful England. Consists of a kind of roast of beef with potatoes, vegetables, and Yorkshire. The next is the Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is one of the most typical foods in the United Kingdom, but is special in its home city. It's a bread that accompanies various meals as a Sunday roast and other ones. Next is the Dover sole. It's one of the most typical foods in the UK. It's the most precious fish in England that is served with a fish filleted. It's mild and very soft in flavor. The last one is a lamb pie, consisting in roast lamb mince pie with a coating of baked mashed potatoes. And finally, the dessert is a custard. It is a thick, sweet cream with vanilla flavor. Thanks for watching me, and now we pass with my partner Carlos, who is going to tell you about the customs and tradition of England.
Hello guys, I'm Carlos and as Nicolaj Big already said, I will talk about of tradition and custom in England. The English are truly unique people and still keep alive many ancient traditions that in a very particular way really set distinct from other societies. We will focus mainly on England, where there are still many traditions and customs are too valuable. When we meet a typical Englishman, it's important to take into account some aspects of his character that will definitely mark the deal with use. For example, the English is much colder and more distant than the inhabitants of Latin America's homes, or places like Italy or Greece. The respect is essential, but even more so is adapting to forms and protocols. From moments as common or as simple as making tea or even a simple cricket match, the Englishman does a complete ceremony. So there are certain ways of saying or doing almost anything. It's why the English culture is a great culture. Now we will pass with my college Marco from the studio. Bye.
Thanks, Carlos. It's a cool day. We are here in the Big Ben, one of the most important tourist sites in all of England. Big Ben was built in its entirety since 1958, but it was until 1959 when the clock started to work. Her first name was Clock Tower, but then his name changed to Elizabeth Tower in honor for the Elizabeth Queen. Although is known worldwide as the Big Ben. This same tower is part of the Westminster Palace. It can be seen on my back. This palace is the seat of the UK's London Parliament. Like these emblematic places, there are many other palaces, parks, squares, and other emblematic places in all of England. It's a highly recommended country for vacation. Now, my friend Parra is going to talk about the customs.
Thank you, Marco. Now, we are going to talk about the England culture in one of the most unrecognized streets in the country, the Carnaby Street. One of the things that we can see is the love for the royal family. The royal family is all for the English people because the Queen is a national symbol because she has been in the power for over 16 years. The tea is not only a strategy of the nation. They drink tea every moment in the week, always accompanied with cookies. And a characteristic of the nation is the passion with the music. The music is so important in the nation because in the past of the years, they have a lot of important artists and singers like Elton John, Adele, Harry Styles, and others. Thank you for watching. Let's go past with Marcelo.
Thank you, Rogelio. Now, let's go with the topic of sport in this beautiful country. Let's start with the famous, which is soccer, where originally are that sport. In this sport, you will say it most passionate for fans. That excitement that gives them a shoot goal is satisfied and happy. This sport consists of two teams for 11 players have to win by score more goals than the opponent. And although that it sounds very easy, not entirely true because you need a lot of conditional and for this sport and a good diet. And for example, the professional players have a good diet, and the teams that have been mentioned here alone, so worldwide for are Manchester United, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, other teams. Now, let's talk about the famous players of these teams. For example, Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, Frank Lampard, Mohamed Salah, and Firmino. We have much very good players. So this team that I mentioned is very famous and is the this league is very highly competitive. Now, my college is going to talk about uh
Without a doubt, it is a highly recommended country. Wait for the contingency to pass, and if you can ever visit England, do it. It's an unforgettable experience. Well, this is all for today. We will return tomorrow on discovering and going into more countries. See you later, guys.